So NASCAR is heading to Martinsville, Virginia this weekend for the Xfinity 500, the penultimate round of the NASCAR Cup Series calendar, and also the final round in the round of 8 as well. But who is going to win in Martinsville? Martinsville, a very unique track, a very challenging track, but some drivers have definitely done better than others over the years here. So what I have done is I have aggregated both of the Martinsville event wins together to come up with an overall winner of who has won the most events around here. So what is now known as the Cookout 400 as well as the Xfinity 500 are all counted in this list. Now, Martinsville has been on the NASCAR Cup Series calendar since all the way back in 1949, and in fact there have been 2 NASCAR Martinsville races on the calendar every single year since 1950. So that's like, what, 150 races to choose from in the Cup Series over the years, which is a lot. So the totals for these guys who have been the most successful over the years is very high. For example, number 5 on my top 5 list is Rusty Wallace, who won 7 times around Martinsville in his career, and that's the guy in 5th. Imagine how high did we go on this one. It's a very big number, the biggest number I've seen while doing these lists and overall win tallies. But yeah, Rusty Wallace won 5 times around what is now known as the Cookout 400 and also twice around the Xfinity 500. He won what is now known as the Cookout 400 4 times consecutively between 1993 and 1996, as well as getting victory in 2004 as well. Wallace also won the Xfinity 500 on 2 occasions too, and that back in 1986 and 1994. 1994 he won both Martinsville races in that calendar year. Next up, we're moving up to a bit of a tie in 3rd place. Both of these drivers have won 9 on 9 occasions, but Jimmie Johnson did it later, so I'm talking about him next on number 4. In my opinion, the greatest NASCAR driver of the 21st century, although Kyle Larson, one day he might well surpass some of the titles, but that's yet to be seen. But yeah, 7-time world champion is Jimmie Johnson, one of 3 drivers to do that in the history of NASCAR Cup Series racing, but not the only one on this list. More on him later on. But yeah, Johnson was very good around Martinsville, it is fair to say. He won what is now known as the Cookout 400 on 3 occasions in 2007, 2009 and 2013. And he's also joint top of the winners tally for the Xfinity 500 as well, winning it on 6 occasions. He won it unbelievably, won it in 2004, 2006, 2007, 2008, 3 in a row there, as well as 2012 and 2016 as well. So yeah, joint top of that list on the Xfinity side, alongside another driver, a driver that he knows very well, Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon won the Xfinity 500 on 6 occasions as well as 3 occasions at the Cookout 400. The Cookout 400 he won in 97, 2003 and 2005, and the Xfinity 500 he won in 96, 99, 2003, 05, 2013 and 2015. That 2015 win, that might be one of his last ones in the Cup Series, I believe, just going off of how late that is in his career. But yeah, 9 wins overall for Gordon and Johnson, but they are a little bit behind number 2 on the list, Darrell Waltrip. One of my favourites of all time is Darrell. He appears on a lot of these lists because he was a really good NASCAR driver back in the day. There's a reason why he's so good at talking about them, of course. 11 victories to his name, 5 of them coming in is what is now known as the Cookout 400, and that would be 6 in total, joint top in the Xfinity 500 as well. He won the Xfinity 500 consecutively back-to-back in 1981 and 1982, as well as 84, and then also 3 times in a row between 87 and 89. He won the Cookout 400 on 5 occasions, like I just said as well. He also won it in 1976, 78, 80, 83 and also 89. So yeah, rather good. 11 wins for him overall in the NASCAR Martinsville Cup Series event. But he's a long way behind the top. Some would say the king of Martinsville. Of course, it's Richard Petty. 15 victories for Richard Petty. He is the most successful driver outright at the Cookout 400, and also joint top along with Gordon, Waltrip and Johnson with 6 victories in the Xfinity 500. 9 victories at the Cookout 400 is just something incredible. He won in 1960, 62, 63, 67, 69, nice, 71, 72, 75 and 1979 as well, and he won the Xfinity 500 4 times consecutively between 67 and 70, as well as back-to-back in 72 and 73. 6 wins in 7 years there. That 1971 race being the only one they didn't win in that spree. So yeah, what can you say, man? What can you say? I mean, it's the king at the end of the day. In my opinion, the greatest NASCAR Cup Series driver of all time. I know it's a controversial opinion, but that's just my opinion at the end of the day. I've already done a video covering who is the greatest of all time, who's the GOAT in NASCAR, and I firmly believe it's Richard Petty. You look at some of the guys' win totals at some of these events, it's just insane, to be fair. 15 wins in Martinsville. No one's going to break that anytime soon. I think the highest up we've got on the grid at the moment is like Denny Hamlin. I think he's had about 5 victories at Martinsville over the years, so he's like a third of that. He's not even anywhere near cracking the top 5 at this rate. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is the top 5 most successful, most winningest drivers around Martinsville in the NASCAR Cup Series. Any surprises in that list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and who is going to win in Martinsville this weekend in the Cup Series. Let us know your thoughts there, and of course we'll see you soon for some more NASCAR stock car racing content right here on the NASCARchronicle.com. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you very soon.